out goes the XUV 300, and in it comes with a facelift and a new nomenclature, the XUV 3XO. It's a bit longer, but well, that's what Mahindra is going in for. But the changes are very much like a facelift. It's not a new platform, it's not a new generation model, it's just a facelift, but a big one at that. Let's begin with what has changed at the front. These new C-shaped LED DRLs look really good, and that's pretty much the signature of this car now. You have LED headlamps up front and of course the fog lamps. The front grille all blacked out with a bit of chrome elements here. That looks sexy. And you have this bit upright stance there. This again is design wise and also for pedestrian safety. Remember that. Now the front bumper too has changed entirely, which is great. It looks absolutely stunning up front. You have a bit of muscle on the bonnet as well. So yes, there is so much that has changed up front. On the side, nothing much has changed though, because it's still very much the same silhouette that it always had. It still looks very much like the XUV 300. This high haunch reminds you of that. And then this line right up to this front haunch at the front haunch here as well. So that is extremely like the XUV 300. And of course, this bit too has not changed at all. Now, the thing that has changed are the new diamond cut alloy wheels. Now, these are 17 inches, an upgrade from the previous one, which makes it look a little more butcher, a little more muscular. And that's what the XUV 3XO is all about. But there are some good changes to the rear as well. So let's take a look at them. So the one thing that really stands out is this beautiful looking connected LED DRL tail lamp. Now that precisely becomes now the signature of the 3XO. So overall, the rear has changed completely, because now this runs to the width of the car, and of course this is the widest of the subcompact SUVs, and this line right here just shows you exactly that. Having said that it's the widest car in the segment, well, let's take a look at the interiors, because some things have changed. There's a lot that has changed in the XUV 300. The XUV 3XO as it's called now. So you have this massive 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system up front here, which basically grabs your attention as soon as you sit in the car. Then you have the 10.25-inch instrument cluster as well. Now that is not standard, that's only available in the top-end model, the AX7. Having said that, the overall quality of materials inside has certainly gone up a notch. There's nothing interesting as such inside, but you have these small bits here, like this diamond-shaped thing on the dashboard, the plastic bits up here. Then you have the perforated seats as well. Decent amount of bolstering, so good under-thigh support from me especially. But the buttons and all haven't not changed. They're pretty much similar to what it was. Down here too, it's similar to what we've seen in the earlier car as well. But the quality of materials used has just gone up a notch. What's also interesting is that the company also offers what it's calling a sky roof. Look at that. It's pretty much like a panoramic sunroof. And so cool. And there you go. It opens up and just so much light comes in, because you know what? That's what you want in a car. Considering that it's the widest of the lot, you want the car to look massive on the inside as well. And this one does it pretty well. Well, considering that the wheelbase and the dimensions of the car has not changed, inside is the same as usual, because you know what? I still have decent amount of space. Not so much knee room for me, but anyone shorter than me will have decent amount of knee room for sure. There's good amount of headroom though, and good amount of shoulder room all over. Now, because of the glass area that you have, large glass area on the side and upright here as well, there's a lot of light that comes in, which makes it look even more spacious. Now, there is a charging point here, C-type charging port that you get here. It was not there before. And the overall seating arrangement, yes, in this space, 3 people can easily fit in. Not my size, but well, 3 people can definitely fit in. Well, I also want to talk about the safety aspect of things here, because you know what, the XUV 300 had a 5-star rating, a good one at that. So this one continues that bit of it, because 6 airbags are standard on the car. ESC also is standard on the car. Now ESC with the same software as the one in the XUV 700, that's standard in the car. So that's a big leap when it comes to the previous model. Having said all of that, the company has improved the torsional rigidity, the structural rigidity of the car even more. So we can't expect anything lower than 5-star rating when this one is crash tested. Let's wait for that though. However, Mahindra is definitely taking safety a notch higher with this one. Now, before we move on to the powertrains that this car has to offer, I want to talk also about the Level 2 ADAS system that now is available on the XUV 3XO. Yes, it's the first subcompact SUV to get Level 2 ADAS. The other cars in this segment right now have just Level 1. So an upgrade, so to say, with the XUV 3XO. Now let's get to the powertrains. This one gets a 1.2 litre petrol and a 1.5 litre diesel engine. The 1.2 litre engine comes with 2 states of fuel. One, 110 brake horsepower, and the second one, 129 brake horsepower. Now, the 129 brake horsepower version is this one. It comes with a 6-speed async source automatic gearbox. That's the first time that's made its way into the XUV 3XO. Now, even the fuel efficiency figure has improved massively. The manual transmission version of this engine now returns more than 20 kilometers per litre. Overall, the petrol ranges from 17 kilometers per litre to 20.1 kilometers per litre. Now on to the 1.5 litre diesel. The 1.5 litre diesel offers good amount of power, 115 bhp, and there's good amount of fuel efficiency also from that car. More than 18 kilometers per litre. That's something brilliantly done by Mahindra, and of course, that's the one that it has relied on all these years. All of that said, this looks like a pretty sorted car, because prices begin from 7,49,000 rupees going all the way up to 13,99,000 rupees. But let's get down to the prices now, because the XUV 3XO now begins at 7,49,000 rupees. Now this is a reduction in price when compared to how much it used to be, 7.99 lakh rupees. Having said that, the top end of the car ends at 15 lakh rupees, more than 15 lakh rupees in fact. That's a great place to be in, because it's not just targeting the subcompact SUVs with that very brutal and very aggressive pricing. It's also targeting the compact SUV segment like the Creta, the Mahindra XUV 700 and others too. That's where I think Mahindra is getting a little more aggressive, but it all depends on how it drives. So wait for a review, that will be up soon.